It's definitely a lot of drama, to your point. There's something to be said about shareholder governance. And I think that given that, from my read of it, 60% of shareholders voted the gold proxy, which sided with Simpson Oil, which is the 19.9% shareholder of Parkland. It was a very sly and underhanded move by the current board, even though they were in strategic alternatives. I get all of that. They were looking to sell the company. They put that out there and it was all public knowledge. However, when the shareholders tell you that they want board rejuvenation, that they no longer are confident in the current board and their actions, to go and not give them that opportunity at the AGM to ratify the new makeup of the board and set up new governance structures, it tells you a little bit about the board and about who's leading the board and how they're looking after shareholders. And it's a little bit concerning. I think at the end of the day, this will all play out one way, shape, or form because the assets are worth a lot more than where the stock is trading. We've been holders for that reason. We think that the sum of the parts is worth even more than $44. And I'm hoping that somebody else comes to the plate and offers a much bigger offer. I could see high 40s, even low 50s to the right buyer to squeeze out the efficiencies and the productivity of the business and make it worth their while.
If that doesn't come to the table, you have a decision to make as a shareholder whether or not you want to approve this transaction. Do you know how you'd vote?
I do.
Can you tell me?
I would approve the transaction only because I fear that at this point, if the deal doesn't go through, it's going to take the market a long time to get the stock price to where it needs to go or should go. And I think that there's better places to park my capital at this point. And plus, we did pay mid-30s. So at $44 in a couple of years, plus the dividend is not a terrible return for us being patient shareholders.